What just happened to the world of K-pop? And why is the entire internet suddenly talking about one thing, one video, one shocking title that has ARMY completely losing their minds? Yes, the MV, Hooligan, has finally been released. And the reaction? Honestly, nobody was ready for this. Before we dive into this crazy story, welcome back to JIKOOK Lover, the channel where we uncover the biggest mysteries, viral moments, and shocking news surrounding. If you're a true ARMY, make sure to hit like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe right now, because what we're about to reveal today might completely change how you see this comeback. Because the real question right now isn't, is this MV going viral? The real question is, why does it feel like the entire internet exploded the moment Hooligan appeared? And even more shocking, some fans believe this MV hides secrets that most people haven't even noticed yet. What exactly are, and the rest of trying to tell us? Let's dive into the story that is shaking the global K-pop world right now. At first, it didn't seem like a big deal. Just another rumor floating around social media. A short clip, a few seconds of mysterious footage appearing in the timelines of fans across the world. But something about it felt different. Within minutes, ARMY communities from Korea to the United States began whispering about the same thing. A name, a title, a single word that nobody expected. Hooligan. There was no long explanation, no dramatic announcement beforehand. Just a mysterious teaser that suddenly appeared and immediately sparked curiosity across the global fandom. What did the title mean? Why would choose a name that sounded so rebellious, so bold, and almost chaotic? Fans began analyzing every single frame that appeared in the teaser. Some noticed darker visuals than usual. Others pointed out the intense atmosphere that surrounded the members, standing in a dramatic setting that looked almost cinematic. But the moment that truly sent the internet into chaos happened when a brief scene showed appearing in the frame with a completely captivating presence. Within seconds, screenshots flooded social media. ARMY from every corner of the world started posting the same reactions. Why does this feel different? What are they planning? Is this the boldest concept has ever done? Questions spread faster than answers. Some fans even began developing theories that the upcoming music video might not just be another release. Instead, they believed it could be connected to a much larger storyline hidden within the visuals. 4 years has been known for embedding deeper meanings and narratives inside their projects. So when the mysterious teaser of Hooligan appeared, fans immediately started investigating every detail. The background architecture, the color palette, the expressions on the members' faces. Nothing escaped the attention of ARMY detectives. Still, not everyone was convinced. Some people believe that fans were simply overanalyzing another music video. They assumed the hype would fade once the full MV was released. But they couldn't have been more wrong. Because when the official countdown for the premiere began, something extraordinary happened. The number of viewers waiting for the release started rising at an unbelievable speed. Hundreds of thousands. Then millions. Fans from every continent gathered in the same place online, waiting for the moment when the screen would finally light up. And then it happened. The premiere began. Within seconds, the live chat exploded with comments moving so fast that they were nearly impossible to read. Some fans typed only one word: insane. Others simply filled the screen with fire emojis and crying faces. And when the first major choreography scene appeared, showing the members surrounded by dancers in a massive dramatic set, the reaction across the internet shifted from excitement to pure shock. Clips from the video began spreading instantly across every platform imaginable. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. Everywhere people were talking about the same thing. Hooligan. But what made the situation even more fascinating was the reaction from people who were not even part of the K-pop fandom. Reaction creators from different countries began uploading their first-time viewing experiences of the MV. And almost all of them shared the same expression: surprise. Some even admitted that they didn't expect a K-pop music video to look this cinematic, this intense, and this visually powerful. But while the praise kept growing, another conversation started to emerge. A mysterious one. Why did the visuals of this MV feel so symbolic? Why did certain scenes seem carefully designed to suggest something deeper than just performance? Fans began noticing details that casual viewers might easily miss. The camera angles, the staging of the dancers, the emotional expressions from the members. Some ARMY, even claimed that certain scenes felt like hidden messages. Messages about freedom. Messages about rebellion. Messages about the long journey that has taken from their early debut days to global superstardom. Of course, none of these interpretations have been officially confirmed. And maybe that's exactly why the MV has become such a massive topic of discussion. Because the more people watch it, the more questions begin to appear. Is Hooligan simply a visually stunning music video? Or is there a deeper story hidden behind its dramatic imagery? Some fans have even proposed a theory that sounds almost unbelievable. They believe the MV might be hinting at something much bigger that has not yet been revealed. A new era, a new concept, maybe even a global project that could once again reshape the K-pop industry. But for now, these remain only theories. What cannot be denied, however, is that since the release of Hooligan, the global K-pop conversation has been completely dominated by one topic. People keep watching the video again and again. Fans are analyzing every frame. And debates continue to grow across social media platforms worldwide. Because the deeper people look, the more mysterious it seems. And the more the video spreads across the internet, the stranger the situation begins to feel. Because something unusual started happening only a few hours after the release of the MV. Clips from the video were no longer just circulating among ARMY. Instead, they began appearing on the timelines of people who normally never talk about K-pop at all. Popular reaction channels, music critics, casual listeners, and even people who claimed they had never followed before suddenly found themselves discussing the same video. Hooligan. The title alone seemed to spark curiosity. For many viewers outside the fandom, the word carried a rebellious tone. It sounded rough, bold, and even a little dangerous. And that only made people more curious about why a global group would choose such a striking concept. As more people clicked on the video, the view count began climbing at a speed that shocked even experienced observers of the K-pop industry. Within hours, fans noticed something interesting. The comment sections across platforms were filled with the same emotional reactions. This feels like a movie. I wasn't ready for this. What did I just watch? And among all those comments, one member's presence kept appearing again and again in discussions. Fans pointed out how his visuals in the MV seemed to capture attention almost instantly. The styling, the expression, the way the camera framed his movements. Many viewers said it created a moment that felt both powerful and mysterious. But the conversation didn't stop there. Because when fans began watching the MV for the second and third time, they started noticing details that raised even more questions. Why did certain scenes repeat similar visual patterns? Why did the choreography feel almost symbolic in some moments? And why did the overall atmosphere of the video feel darker, heavier, and more dramatic than what some fans expected? Slowly, discussions began evolving into deeper theories. Some ARMY believed the MV might represent a narrative about breaking limits, about challenging expectations that have surrounded the group for years. Others interpreted the visuals as a reflection of the intense pressure that global artists often face. But there were also fans who believed the message might be something entirely different, something hidden. In online forums and fan communities, long threads began appearing where viewers analyzed every single frame of the MV. Screenshots were shared, lighting choices were compared, symbolic interpretations of gestures and movements were debated for hours. One fan wrote that the entire aesthetic of the video felt like a declaration of freedom. Another suggested that the title, Hooligan, itself might symbolize refusing to follow rules imposed by the industry. Of course, none of these interpretations have been officially confirmed, but that uncertainty only made the discussions grow louder. Meanwhile, reaction videos kept appearing on YouTube. Creators from different countries uploaded their first impressions after watching the MV. Many of them paused repeatedly during the video, trying to process the visuals or replaying certain scenes that caught their attention. Some of those reactions quickly went viral themselves. One reactor admitted that they had watched hundreds of music videos over the years, but rarely felt the kind of shock they experienced when certain moments of Hooligan appeared on screen. Another creator said the MV felt less like a traditional K-pop release and more like a cinematic production. And perhaps the most interesting part of the entire situation was how quickly the conversation began crossing cultural and language barriers. Fans translated comments into multiple languages. Discussions appeared in Korean, English, Spanish, Portuguese, Indonesian, Japanese, and many more. It felt less like a single fandom reacting to a new video and more like a global audience collectively trying to understand what they had just witnessed. And through all of this, the name continued trending across platforms. Not just for the music, but for the mystery. Some fans even began suggesting that the MV might contain clues about future projects. They pointed out that in the past, certain releases from the group had included subtle hints about upcoming eras or collaborations. If that pattern continued, then Hooligan might not simply be a standalone release. It could be the beginning of something bigger. But until any official explanation appears, everything remains speculation. And perhaps that uncertainty is exactly what keeps people watching the MV again and again. Every replay feels like a chance to discover something new. A hidden symbol, a subtle reference, a visual detail that was missed before. Because in the world of, fans have learned one important lesson over the years. Nothing is ever completely random. Every scene, every lyric, every visual choice, it often carries meaning. Which brings us to the question that many fans are now asking. If Hooligan truly represents a bold new direction then what does that direction lead to? Is this simply a powerful artistic experiment meant to surprise audiences? Or is it actually the first piece of a much larger story that has not yet fully unfolded? Right now, nobody outside the group and their creative team knows the real answer. But one thing is clear. The moment the Hooligan MV appeared online, it reignited the kind of global excitement that only a few artists in the world are capable of creating. Millions of viewers, endless discussions, and a growing sense that something significant may be happening behind the scenes. Which leaves fans with one final question that continues to spark debates across the ARMY community. Did release, Hooligan, simply to shock the internet for a moment? Or is this mysterious MV quietly revealing the first clue of a much bigger chapter that the world hasn't even begun to understand yet?